Fine. We were discussing in the previous class. We were discussing about the LibreOffice calcs, wherein we were discussing about the spreadsheets. So, what are we can do with the spreadsheets? We have already discussed, right? Now, let me look into the different aspects of the spreadsheet and cells. Okay. So, now here the calcs works with the elements called spreadsheet. So, it works with the spreadsheets. And in yesterday's class, we already discussed the importance of a spreadsheet. How many spreadsheets are used in banking industries, financial industries, people who are in the field of statistics, statisticians, and for the operations research also they use the spreadsheet also. You are able to get a breaking points, you are able to get what if analysis. So what if analysis is that analysis. Suppose see, without practically uh, experimenting on the data, you apply the data to this particular model, the sheet, then you will be able to get the result. So then you will come to know what if my data is this, then I'm going to get the result. So without the data, you can predict some data and give that to give those data to predict the outcome. Then you can decide whether to go for that particular model or to drop that model, looking into the result what you get from what if analysis. So now here we talk about cells, right? So in the previous class we have discussed the concept of rows and columns. Okay, so Excel, this LibreOffice Calc supports millions of rows, 1 million rows in a spreadsheet, and each row is having maximum of 1024 fields. The row is called record, here the column is called field. 1024 columns are there, which is a bit restricted. And we are happy. We don't want no more than 1024 fields, 1024 records, the fields we don't want. So now the intersection of a row and a column is what is called a cell. Okay. So each sheet contains cells arranged in rows and columns. Okay. A particular cell is identified by its row number in a column order. So normally we call the cell. What is the cell address? We call the cell address as A1, B1, C1. What do you mean by A1? A is a column, 1 is a row. So the joint intersection of the first row and A column is the cell which is called A1. Now that is seen over here, see A1. Okay, so that is seen over here, that is for A1. Huh? ನನ್ನ class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So this is what is called the cell. This is the cell address, active cell address. That means the moment you keep your cursor here, the moment you keep your cursor, I can show that also. Just a minute. Open that. Yeah, I'll open the Calcs app. Fine. I put my cursor over here. Now this cell is activated. What is the address of the cell? It is A14. What do you mean by A14? It is in the first column A and 14th row. That is the address of the cell. Suppose if I keep the cursor over here, it is F16. So it is in the field called F and it is in the row called 16. So F16 is the cell address. So that is the active cell. So this is the active cell. Now whatever I type, it goes to this particular cell. Now here, so whatever if I type, see, it goes to F16. So that's an active cell. Okay, this is called an active cell. Then this is what is called a name box, wherein the name of the cell is present. And these are all column headers. Which one? So these are all column headers. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all these are column headers, and these are all row headers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And whatever see over here, this particular portion is this portion. You can see the cursor, movement of the cursor. This portion is what is called a formula bar, wherein you are typing the formula. Okay, you are typing the formula. Now, Then look at here. You can see sheet one. I can add any number of sheets. Sheet one, sheet two, sheet three. So I can toggle between the different sheets. I can go between the different sheets. So this is what is called the sheet tab. Sheet tab, which will give you the information about that particular sheet. Suppose if your information you have put in sheet one, then it will be in sheet one. So, for example, now sheet one, there are some information, some calculations are done, some student marks record are maintained. So I put it in the sheet one. Now my sheet two is empty, sheet three is empty, right? Well, this is what is called active sheet. So the sheet bar. Then below you can see a status bar. This is the status bar. At the bottom, what you can see is a status bar. Okay. Now here this is a sidebar. So here we don't have a sidebar. In fact, so here all the sidebars are mentioned here. So I want a function. See, function I can use. Any function I can use. Okay. I can go for a navigation. What a navigation I can go. So these are all the sidebars. See, sidebar settings, sidebar. This is for the properties. This is for the styles. This is for the gallery, navigation, function. These are all the sidebars. If I want, I can extend the sidebars here. Otherwise, I can hide the sidebars. I can show the sidebars as well as I can hide the sidebars also. Okay. This is a style of your Excel sheet. Now coming to the different contents of the menu bar. Okay, so if I say menu bar, if I open menu bar, are all these different activities. This is first one, new. New means it will create a new text document or new spreadsheet. So basically, there are many others: formula, database, HTML document, XML form document. Those are all not much very much required, but you need to know that new stands for creation of a new spreadsheet. That means you are creating a new file. There's a difference. Here you are adding a sheet to the existing the worksheet. That means if you have a book, you add a page to it. This is, whereas if you create a new document, means you're buying a new spreadsheet. You're taking a new spreadsheet. Then coming to open. This will open an existing worksheet, the spreadsheet. This will open the existing spreadsheet. Okay, so this will open the existing spreadsheet. Same it is. It's a common which you can find in Word, Writer, Calc, Impress, all these things. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything. Okay. Then this is open from the remote source, not needed now. Recent document. This will give you the recent documents what you have done in the previous few days. So if you don't want, you just do it automatically here. So otherwise, what recently you have done, you might have done a spreadsheet, you might have opened a document file, you might have opened a syllabus text file. So all those things you can open. This will be closed. You can use some templates, some wizards are there. It could be a letter, it could be a fax, it could be so there. This is going to save your control. Yes, it's a short. Okay. Now every new document when you go to save, now nothing will happen because updated information will be saved. Whereas if you save it for the first time, then it will ask where do you want to save, give the file name, give the folder name, where you want to save. Now this will tell you save as. Save as means you can give a new name to the existing document with a new folder, a new drive, new premises, new logical packages. You can save it in C column or D column, anywhere you can save the file. So that is save as. Then you can save a copy of it also. Now here another two important activities. This is export and this is export as PDF. So the moment you give export, you can export it in the form of so many files. You can export it as HTML file. You can export it as PDF file. You can export it as Microsoft Excel document, XML document, JPEG. You can export it as a photo also. Right? You can export it as a photo also. Then PNG, a portable network graphic. So photo also. So a worksheet can be exported in different formats. Okay, the worksheet can be exported in different format. So that is about export. Now this one you can export it as a PDF only. Normally, most of the cases, people do want PDF version. There is a reason. The reason is PDF version can be taken out in any settings. Normally, if you don't have a PDF version of the document, then what will happen is your document may be misaligned while taking the print out. It depends upon the setting of the machine where you want to take the print out. So then alignment might be a problem, page setting might be a problem. So all these problems you may face. But when it comes to PDF, when you say that it's a PDF document, okay, when you say that it's a PDF document, then the PDF document will be taking the print out as it is, wherever you take, how the page setup you have done, how the printed formatting you have seen in your machine, same to same will be observed in the in any setup in the machine. So you can take a print out. So in most of the cases in the market, they ask you for a PDF version. They say that okay, you create a document and you send it to me in the PDF version. But a problem with the PDF version is you are not able to edit it. You're not able to edit it. So what do you do with PDF? Printed document format. Printable document format. So it's a format which can be ready to take the print out. Okay. So it is that document which you are able to take a print out. So that is export as a PDF. Okay. Now you can send as an email document, like an attachment to an email. So you can configure it at Excel, Microsoft Excel. Email as a PDF, or you can send it PDF also. So this one preview in the browser. Okay, my browser is a Google Chrome browser, so I can see the same document in the browser. What does it look if I see things in the browser? So that is one version. So view as a browser, preview as a browser. Then you can take a print out of it, print preview of it, you can set the printer accordingly. Then this is it. So this is about file. Then coming to editor. Okay. Then coming to editor. So when it comes to editor, you can undo the things, you can redo the things. Okay. So you can undo the things, you can redo the things. See, undo means what? So suppose I have done some changes. For example, in the space of 80, I've written 68. So I'm now I got confused. So I say that I don't know, I've forgotten where I have actually stored. So I want to undo it. So what should I do? I go to edit, undo. So it will go to the previous data itself. Now, if I want to redo, I can redo that also. So redo. So redo means changes will be active. Undo means changes will not be active. So this is with effective. This is effective only until you save the document. Once you save the document, it doesn't support. You undo as well as redo won't be supported here in this case. Okay, undo, redo. Then copying, cut, copy, paste. That's also you have already seen. How do we cut? How do we copy? And how do we paste? Paste is special. Like or you want to paste into the data of it, or the cell address also. So wherein you will be having an option to select what are you going to paste. So that is edit. You can select all. This entire worksheet is selected. So which is equal to Control A. Shortcut called Control A. So that is select all. Then select all. Then select. You can select all the sheets. You can select a sheet. You can select a row. You can select a column. You can select a data area. Right? Unprotected cells. So there are a lot of options for selecting. See, I want to select one row. So I will take my cursor to the row address. One row is selected. So I will copy it. Control C. I will bring it over here. Control V. One row is copied and pasted. So if I don't want, I press Control Z. So I have copied an entire row. So whereas I can copy the entire column also. I'll take my cursor to the column. The entire column is selected. Control C. So I can bring my cursor over here. So I can put my cursor here. I can paste. So I can copy and I can paste the row as well as column also. Same way which works out here also. See, I can find also. So find. Okay. If I normally suppose your Excel sheet has several thousands of data, and you want to see what is the data, or do you have a data related to the one particular person? Let us say I want to search for a person called Asha. Do I have that with me? Asha. See, immediately it says. Normally, you may not find it feasibility here because there are only 10 data available. But when your Excel sheet contains thousands of data, normally Excel sheet contains 99,000, 1,25,000 data, and you want to search one data among lakhs of data, then searching becomes very difficult. It becomes really difficult. So in such case, you may have to use the find command. Okay, you may have to use the find command. So when you use the find command, it will search and it will show you if the data is present. Whereas if the data is present, it says there is no data available. So that is search. Okay, find and okay. Now find and replace. Okay, find and replace. For example, I might have written mistake in this spelling. I might have misspelled, but then in such case, find and replace. So what do you want to find? Type that. What do you want to replace? Okay, sure. Yes. So it says find all, find the previous, find the next replace all. So the moment I say replace all, everything which contains Asha will be replaced by Asha. Yes. So that is how you can find and replace the data. Then track changes, that cell edit mode. So it selects a cell. What do you want to edit? What do you want to do in that cell? So that is cell edit mode. Then you have edit mode. This is edit mode. Now coming to view. So this is a normal view, and next is a page break view. Page break view means it will show you page wise. So here 1 and 2 second page is done. So this is helpful in aligning the spreadsheet to take the printout. Okay, now I cannot take the printout of this particular document because see here one page and it extends to another page with the improper document in the printable format. So what I need to do is I need to readjust it. Okay, how do I readjust my document? So now to readjust, I'll bring it over here. I'll extend it and I'll bring it over here. See, I'll resize my cells. See, now it has come in a single page. If I want to take a printout of this now, it will come in a single page, which is a meaningful information to be printed. Even in a PDF also. When you convert this document into a PDF document, everything will come in a single page. Otherwise, what will happen? What we have seen in the previous example, right? Right? What we have seen in the previous example, only this much will come in one page, and rest of these things will come in another page. That is meaningless, right? So, this is one best forum to see the content in a page break. Now coming to user interfaces. What are the interface view you want? Now we have standard toolbar, so which will help you to keep the different toolbars. Toolbars, sidebar, table, tabbed. So all these things which are available. Now I've used the standard one for the toolbars. Okay, what are the toolbars you want? you can select them. The more you select, you'll get a less workspace. So what you need to keep is you need to keep only the things which are actually required. Okay, so standard. These are all the various shortcut accessories for you to select and then put it near the side for your activities. Now this is related to the formula. Suppose if I leave this, see formula bar is gone. Actually, formula bar is very important for you to type. So you go for view the so that you get a formula bar. So normally in Excel, formula bar plays a very important role. Okay, in Excel, formula bar takes a very important role to view. Okay. Now view the grid lines or don't view the grid lines. So now grid lines are not viewed. You want view the grid lines. What is the grid lines? The cell border. So otherwise you will not be able to see the cell borders. So if I remove the grid lines, it looks like a plain text, but you don't know what is the cell address. So it's always better you view the grid lines. Grid lines. Now grid with headings, values highlighting. So these are all zoom, full screen. These are all the various methods of viewing. Now insert. There are different options which you can insert in the Excel sheet. Out of which image, insertion of an image is also one. So if you want to insert an image, click that and what image you want to insert. Right? So I want to insert this image. So I can insert that image. Okay, I can insert that image in the but what happens is if I insert that image, the image won't be inserted, but its link will be inserted. So that I can click the moment I click that, it goes to that particular location. See what's actually happening and what image you want to insert. But insertion of an image in the spreadsheet has no enough meaning because normally we don't want images to be inserted. Okay? We don't want images to be inserted. Uh, okay, so now, but very important is this chart pivot table. These are very important. Normally, Excel has another advantage of drawing the chart. Okay, Excel has another advantage of drawing the chart, right? Because Excel supports the figures to be displayed in the form of different types of chart. So let's see what are the different types of charts we have. So I go to chart. So when I go to chart, these are all the various types of chart. Column chart, then bar chart, pie chart, area wise chart, line chart, XY scalars, scatter chart. This is actually used somewhere in the statistical calculations. Then it comes to bubbles, net chart, stock chart, then column and line chart. These are all the various types of chart that you can actually draw. Now, actually, you have got this in the lab also. You select the chart, right? If it is 3D, so you have got the 3D also. So you can generate a 3D effect. It could be a cylinder type, or bar type, cylinder type, cone type, pyramid type. So these are all the various methods you can actually adopt in your simple organization. You can beautify that. Okay, you can beautify that. Then next one, what you need to do is you need to arrange the data range. So data series in the rows. So from where, what are the informations you want to display? So I want to display dollar a dollar dollar a dollar 3 from dollar a to dollar 3. Next data range you want actually dollar 8 dollar 3. Okay, dollar 8 dollar 3, that is row. Then here it is dollar 8 dollar 10. Title, so bar chart. So title there is a x-axis, say row number. Then coming to y-axis, say okay, this is a 3 dimension, but I don't have a 3 dimension. I don't go for 3 dimension. I go for 2 dimension because 3 dimension I don't have any thing to discuss. Dollar a dollar 3. Then next bar chart numbers. So finish. So chart bar chart. Here row number. And, as I will not enter any information here, my chart was not open now because it's not giving any not properly set the data here in this. That's why it's not showing me the result. Basically I want to show that my idea is to show the roll number, student roll number with the percentage of mark in the chart. So for that I need to go to chart. We go for a bar chart. Next data ranges. Okay, what I do is I select these first and select this, insert chart, go to bar chart. Next, automatically data will be selected. Sheet 1 dot dollar a3 colon dollar a10, comma sheet 1 dot dollar h3 to dollar h10. So which I'll go to next one. Then okay, next one title I give student percentage, student result, student result. So title I don't want, x-axis let there be row number, y-axis their percentage. There is no z-axis because it's a 2 dimension. Right? See, can you see the graph here? You can position the graph at any place. You can position the graph at any place. Okay, storing as a row number versus percentage. So this is how we can draw the graph here. So this is one graph example. If you don't want, I can delete this and redo it once again. Select the data you want to draw. One is a row number versus student percentage. Select all the select the data. See, you need two parameters to insert the chart. Go to chart. It could be a bar chart. It could be a column chart. Let us say it's a column chart. You should go for a column chart. Next, automatically the data range is taken. You need not worry about the data. You can make it as a row wise or a column wise. It's all up to you. Column wise, if you put the data will come like what you have seen other day. If you put row wise, you get now what you can see. Okay. So data series, border color, you can change the border color also. It's not needed. So okay, student result. Student result. X-axis. Say percentage. So this is a row number. Row number. The axis is percentage. Finished. Can you see this now? The student's roll number. Chart is not that correct. Chart is not that correct. Anyway, I will draw the chart later with this. So you can have any different type of chart. Also, pie chart also you can have. You can write bar chart. So you can insert any type of charts. Now, next class we shall see the pivot table. What do you mean by pivot table? How are we working with the pivot table? Media function text mode these are all not very important for you. Right? Then coming to formats. Text format we have already seen bold, italic, single, underline, double line. All this what you have seen in the word, everything is spacing. You can have one line space, 1.5 line space, two line space, align, left align, central align, right align. So now everything is now right align. I can bring them to central align. So all these things came to central align. So it's a format. So number formatter. How do you want to show the numbers format? You can show the number format in the general. You can show the format of decimal, percentage, currency wise, date wise, time wise. Right? These are all the various formats you can have, which you can show. And then merge cell. I've already shown you merge cell. How to merge more than two cells. For example, I don't want these three cells to be three different cells. So I can 3 into 3, 9 cells. I can right click and I can go to merge cells. So this becomes one single cell. One single cell. C15 is its a cell address. So you can merge the different cells of my choice. So that's about merge cells. And coming to page, print ranges. You can give the ranges. So I can have image crop and all, chart, objects which are not very essential to you. Then style, heading, not right. These are all the styles which are not that important. Coming to sheet, so you can insert cells also. Yeah, insert row, insert column, insert page break, as I already told. So you can delete the cells also, delete the rows also, delete the columns. Okay, I don't want, for example, this one I don't want. I'll select this, then I go to style, sheet, I'll select delete the columns. So the column is deleted. So I can delete the column also if I want. So like this. So I can insert the column also. For example, if I want to insert, okay, insert rows, insert columns before. So I can insert the column from the current position. I can before and after both are insert a column before as well as insert a column after is also available, which you can do. Then coming to data, this has major activities. This has major activities coming to data, wherein most of our formulae and derivatives are used here in this. See, the sorting in ascending order, sorting in descending order, then filters you can have, right? Filters you can have. What are filters? Let me explain later. You can define a range, select a range, then you can draw a pivot table also, right? You calculate some calculations you can do, validity. These are all out of which certain things. These are things sort settings or auto filter. All these things we look into. We come into tools. In tools, spelling is on F7. We use spell checker, auto spell checker. We use it normally. Automatic. It is automatic. We need not. Goal seek and there are those certain activities which we have to see whether it's possible for us to teach you on. And here, form design means we can design a form to give the values to this particular sheet, Excel sheet. So by designing a form, you add some information so that those informations will be saved in the Excel sheet. Then you can share the spreadsheet with anyone if you're connected to everything. Then in options, you have a lot of options where you can configure the options. Okay? This options you can explain. Some of the options I have already explained in the sorting commands. We normally use the options here. We have explained that also. Right? Sorting options we explained here. Okay, so tools. Some of them we are using in our discussions. Okay, so that example, I think I explained you many things. This is over data window helper tools. There's various functions to check spell checking. All these things we see. Database range, sort, statistics, pivot tables. All these we see. We've seen pivot table. We need to look into. We will do that. Certain toolbar activities also we use. Formula bar we have already seen. Name box function is a function which we use certain functions. We'll tell you to use some functions. Status bar will provide information about the spreadsheet as I showed you. Sidebar will give you the information about these styles, character, plans, cell appearance, number format, all those things will be shown here. These discussions will be done. So you can save saving a file. By default, the spreadsheet will be saved in the form of .ods. Okay, by default, it will be saved in the form of .ods. But you can save as XLS also. You can save as XLS also by going to the file type and selecting the style of your choice. Save it as XLS. Okay. So I think that's the thing which you need to learn. So next class we shall continue with the other details of this Excel sheet, and then we shall go to the access. Okay. That I think